Greetings, dear viewers! I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Diddy Kong Racing. You know, ever since I started making videos, I've ran into, well, to be quite frank, I've run into an endless slew of problems, not the least of which is my very limited current hardware. But aside from that issue, one thing I've actually found particularly annoying is the constant stream of remakes and re-releases going on. For instance, one of the games I've actually had on my list to do for quite a while was Advance Wars and Advance Wars 2. So, wouldn't you know, those are getting a Switch remaster. And so now I have to wonder, is it A, worth doing those anyway? Because, I mean, I have seen a huge uptick in Advance Wars content in the past, few weeks since that announcement was made. And I expect that there will be even more when it actually does release. So do I, A, want to add to that pile, and B, do I feel comfortable doing it with the versions that I already have access to without, dropping $60 in order to play it on a newer system? I wouldn't say it's frustrating, it's just, and, oh god, even worse. Doki Doki Literature Club? Yeah, that's on my list too. And then what happens? Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. And, unfortunately, based on my plans, that one's actually, one I'm going to have to look into before I'm able to know if it's worth proceeding with my current plans on that one. That one may honestly be completely derailed. But I don't hold any of that against the developer. Doki Doki Literature Club is its own... That one is its own special thing, so... it happens. Besides, I honestly wasn't planning on doing that particular game until, realistically, many, well, to be honest, probably years down the line. Because my hope was that I'd be able to play that one to commemorate a milestone of subscribers at some point, and... I mean, I've been doing this for 2 years and I have 25 subscribers, so... I am missing a silver coin, and I don't know where it is, and I do not like that. I'm pretty far ahead, so... I can afford to take it a bit slower and try to find this coin. No, really, where's this coin? Ah, there it is. Okay. Alright, that works out. And I still got a level 2 boost, which is more than enough to win. Alright, that worked out. Too much reminiscing. Alright, So that unlocks the Walrus second race. And I am specifically not going to do that right now. Yeah, screw that. I would much rather get to a position where I can knock out all of my hovercraft races, or almost all of my hovercraft races in a single go, since I'll just swap to a heavier character for those. So instead, I'm going to move on to the third world, play through that, knock out the first boss on that, do the silver coin races that don't require hovercraft, and then I'll move on to the fourth world and basically do the same thing there. That's going to be my plan, which I am mostly certain I can do. Yeah, you can see how exciting this this plane race with Taj is. Ooh boy, he's a real contender, that one. My problem with these is that it's very easy to fly off course. If you're not already familiar with where the course is. Honestly, for the plane and the hovercraft course, the biggest challenge for a new player is just learning where the course actually is, since the only marker you have are these little flags. And flip to win. Thank you, sir. All right. Now, by necessity, this does mean I'm going to have to do a few races with hovercrafts. But these are just going to be the first round races, so I can handle first round races with hovercrafts. That is not particularly problematic. It's the silver coins where using a really light character like Tip Tup here is just going to be very difficult. And yes, that is a rainbow balloon floating in the sky. You can only get it if you play this course with a plane. Same with going through that thing on the top right there, which has a zipper in it, some balloons, yada yada. This is actually one of several tracks that are very well made to accommodate multiple types of vehicles. Not every track is like that. Most tracks are essentially identical, regardless of if you play them in a car or a hovercraft. Most tracks really aren't that different depending on your vehicle. But some like this actually do give legitimately different options depending on your vehicle type. Alright, here is our first actual hovercraft track. Should not be too terrible, as long as I don't make any really crazy turns. I say as I immediately begin making 90-degree turns. Ow. It also has this rather annoying jump on the end. Oh, no, 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 no. Go, 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 go. Really, dude? I remember when I was young, it actually took me quite a while to get good at that specific zipper. But if you just hold down the drift button, then... Wow. Yeah. So, there is a very real reason that I do not do hovercraft races, at least not difficult ones, with light characters. As you can see, it's extremely annoying. Alright, let's see if I can actually make the jump this time. There we go. Good work, turtle! Alright, that's 2 down. Next up is another car track. And this is actually the level where you get the key. So I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice this race just to get the key real quick. Yeah, whatever. It's a good thing cars don't sink. Hey, no. What? Thank you. Okay, return to lobby. This world's secret track is also a battle royale, but it's in a much more open setting, and it's on hovercrafts. So, we will wait until I switch to a heavy character to do that too. As for the rest of this track, yeah, not worried about it. Music in this game is so much fun. I would actually very much recommend this game as just a casual racing game. The learning curve is not really that high. And I would say that for someone who really doesn't play a lot of racing games, or, you know, for a younger child, this is a game that is easier to master than probably, I won't say all, but some Mario Karts. Some Mario Kart games have rather crazy skill cap. But others are perfectly casual as well, but yeah. For my own personal enjoyment, I will take this over running a 200cc track in Mario Kart. Because one of them is horribly stressful, and the other is watching a turtle ride in a circle. Actually, that really doesn't help to say, because of all the Koopa characters in Mario Kart these days. Alright, one more. Whale Bay. This should be simple enough. Probably not difficult at all. Nice tropical vibes. Alright, can I get up onto the ship here? Come on, whale. Thank you, whale. Nice tropical theme. I know I really haven't used any of the magnet balloons yet. There is a reason for that, and the reasons are, one, they are relatively rarer compared to other balloon types, and two, they're really only useful if someone is ahead of you and also relatively close, which is not a scenario that comes up that often. So, yeah, but I can tell you that level 3 magnet is pretty cool. It basically just drags whoever's in front of you back to you and simultaneously flings you forward. So, it's basically a spot reversal, which is really nice. The level 1 and 2 magnet balloons, they're really just more like an autopilot. They just sort of have you follow close to the person in front of you. They're fine. Hello, Mr. Octopus. One more before we end the episode. And this one's fun. These next two bosses actually are lapped races. And I really wish I had gotten that boost out of the front. Still, I would say that these two bosses are easier than the Triceratops and the Walrus. If only because, since they are 3 laps, there's actually significantly more room for error. So, you've probably already figured out how this guy works. He drops a bunch of hazards, specifically mines. And then in his second race, he drops bubbles instead. And he drops more of them than he's dropping mines right now. But, if you can get ahead of him and stay ahead of him, then you basically just have an empty track to race across, which is really nice. And a boost. And that is the track. He can't catch up now. Woo! Nice! That is what victory looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy, is it collecting silver coins? Wow, that's so weird and unexpected. Alright, I will. Alright, simple enough. So, we have our tracks revealed. I'm just going to knock out the car ones. Then I'll move on to the fourth world. Just try to knock out everything that's not going to be a tough hovercraft challenge. And I will see you all on the next one.